Are you coming to Canada in 2025? This is how to pack smart and save yourself a lot of money. First of all, you have to make sure you pack all your essential documents with you. By essential documents, I mean your passport, your visas, your permits, your confirmation of PR if you're coming in as a permanent resident. You also need your immigration approval letters and as well as custom declaration forms. So for the custom declaration forms, for example, if you're coming in with like gifts, like expensive gifts and all of that, you need to declare the items with the custom and as well as their prices, okay? If not, you may be asked to pay taxes on those. So make sure you declare such items with the custom. Also, if you're coming in with cash, obviously if you're relocating to a new country, you do not have a bank account registered like with that country, right? So if you are coming in with cash, definitely you're coming in with cash, you are only allowed to come in with $10,000 cash. Anything above that, you have to declare that amount as well, okay? Another document you should make sure you take with you is your driver's license as well as your driver's abstract. Make sure you get your abstract because that's going to show your driving records and the type of vehicle and all of that you've been driving in your own home country. So make sure you come in with your driver's abstract. When you come in with your driver's abstract, make sure you go and register for the driving test immediately, because there is a duration in which you will be able to use that driver's abstract. I think it's about 3 months. I am not sure, but it does have a duration. Once that time elapses, that driver's license you have will be null and void. So once you come in with your abstract, one of the first things you have to do is to go register for that driver's test. Even if you're not ready to, start taking the exams immediately, just go register. So they register you with that abstract you have. If not, if you waste a lot of time and the time frame elapses, you will have to reorder another driver's abstract. I'm saying this from experience. You will have to reorder another driver's abstract and then use that to apply for the test and all that. And trust me, it's not gonna be easy to get that. I mean, it depends on the country you obtained your license from. It's not gonna be easy for you to just get that get the abstract when you are away from your home country. So make sure you get that as well. So another thing you should make sure you're coming with is your clothing. See, I've seen a lot of videos, people saying don't come in with your clothes, there is no need for that, you can always get and buy clothes here. I just laugh. The advice I'm going to give you is to make sure you utilize every space, your cages, make sure you utilize it very well. Those your clothing, bring them, but of course sort them, don't bring unnecessary ones, but make sure you come in with your clothing, because you don't want to come in here and start jumping from one shop to another to shop from one boutique to another to shop. That's going to run your resources down. Bring those your old clothes from wherever you're coming from, be it Nigeria or be it anywhere. Bring your old clothing with you. I mean, you don't want to come in here and one of your priorities will be to start shopping. Don't do that. Then another thing is, it depends on the time of the year. If you're coming during summertime, please, this place is warm, it's hot, like it is hot during summer. Summer is summer, okay? Winter is winter and summer is summer. There is no blending in it. So summertime, please get all your clothes, the ones you can bring, like bring everything. They'll be very useful to you down here. Don't plan on coming here and then you want to go and start shopping. Do not do that. Then if you're coming in during winter period, for those that, I mean, are in a warm country like Nigeria, see, all those winter shoppings, winter jackets you buy from Nigeria, most of them will not really, they're not warm enough for you when you get here. That's just the truth. They are not warm enough for you when you get here. But that, I'm saying this not to discourage you from buying them. Make sure you buy at least one. Don't go and start buying so much. Buy just one, at least the gloves, one set, the hat, one set, muffler or scarf, whatever you're using, one. And not even set, one. I mean, set is two, right? Just one. And then the winter jacket, one. Because when you come here, it won't be enough. Like, it won't hold anything. But at least you will have something to keep you warm until you go to purchase a proper and thicker and warmer jacket here. Winter jackets here. So just don't go crazy about it, buying some even buy for what. Even a lot of people that live here, they don't even have up to 4. But that's story for another day. Just buy one, because the truth is it will not be warm enough for you. When you get here, you can now buy one that will be warm enough and thick enough for you, that will cover you and shield you against the weather. Okay, so take that into consideration as well. And when you get here, I get it, you recently moved, and that you're trying to settle in, looking for a job and all of that. You want to also manage your funds well. There are a lot of second-hand shops you can go check out to get some stuffs, like once upon a child, something like that. Yeah, there are a lot of second-hand shops you can go look out for to buy a nice winter jacket that still looks really good. If you don't want to use second-hand shops, you can also buy some via Kijiji, via Facebook Market as well. Just if you want to save money on that. If you don't want to save money on that, with $70, just look out for sales. With $70, you can get a very nice jacket. 70 to 100, about 70 to about, from about 70 to 100 and something dollars, you can get a very nice winter jacket here when you look out for sales and all that. So that's just an extra tip for you. Another thing I will mention here is food. This one, do not even, how would I put it? Don't joke with it, okay? Do not joke with it. Bring in your foods. Bring in your foods, okay? Bring in your seasonings. Bring in the much you can. Do you know why? Because there are just some things you cannot really get here at. In fact, that you will get here, but they are expensive. That's just it. They are very expensive. So if you know your egusi for Nigerians, so egusi, bring them. Your ogbono, bring it. Everything you can bring, just bring it. Okay. I won't advise you to get dry vegetables, because I mean there are some substitutes here. For your ugu and all that, you can substitute with spinach, kale, and some really nice vegetables here, which you can always buy fresh, right? But some certain vegetables like otaze, ozeza, and those special, local vegetables, those ones you can dry them up and bring, because it's not something you can just stroll in a shop and buy. But for your ugu and scent leaf and all those ones, don't bother yourself about that. You can walk into a store and buy them fresh. Then for other foodstuffs like beans and swallow, those ones, they have weight. Don't bother about it. There are substitutes here. Every other shop here sells beans. Every other shop here sells what's it called, swallow. For those that eat oat swallow or whatever swallow, you can get some of those in the shops. Also, the African stores here, and Asian shops here, they sell a lot of these local foods as well. The only difference is it's gonna be expensive. That's just it. It's going to be expensive, but most of those foodstuffs, you will get them here. Rest assured, you will get them here. Most of them. I've seen like what's it called, oha leaf here. You will see fresh oha leaf here. Well, it might not be fresh like the fresh you will see in Nigerian market, but it is still considered very, very fresh. I've seen oha leaf fresh here, but the only thing is it's expensive. So just do your plus and minus and get like the really essential stuffs you need, like dry pepper. You can also find dry pepper here anyways, but very distinctive things like egusi, dry egusi, ogbono, some of these things, and you can get them just to save yourself money from coming in immediately and going to spend a lot of money, because you'll find them here, but they are not cheap. That's just it. So make sure you come in with your food. Another thing I would like to mention is, kitchenwares. Don't bother packing those stuffs like spoons, plates and whatnot. I see a lot of people shipping these stuffs, or else is like very expensive something, cutlery or whatever you want to ship. But if it's just the regular, please don't bother. Leave those things back home where they are. Come here, you can get new sets. It's not really necessary. It's not really necessary for you to come with those. Also, your beddings. I will advise you something like bed sheets. Okay, something like bed sheets. You can get bed sheets from back home, Nigeria. But your duvets and the rest of that, don't even bother. You can buy those here. You can also buy your beddings here, just that the price at which you will buy a good quality bedding like bed sheet is gonna be expensive compared to what you buy it back home, like from Nigeria. So that's basically it. Apart from it, there are nice quality beddings here, bed sheets here, just that as a newcomer you might want to come in, pack like 2 in your box while coming, so that when you get here you're not buying bed sheets. To get a good quality one, it is a little bit on the higher side. Okay, and then appliances is a no. It is a no. Okay, don't even bother coming with all of those stuff. One thing I would advise you to come in with is your socket adapter, because it's not the same from what we use back home. For example, in Nigeria, just come in with it so you can still use your laptops, your chargers, and some of these things, your gadgets, so you can still be able to use them, because what they have here is different from the type we use back home. So that's basically it. I hope this video, you find this video very useful, and when you come in, you'll be able to save some cash.